believe me, we're not going to the final just to make up the numbers. You need to be as good as you can. It's a game that we want to win because finals are only remembered as a winner. If we can be as good as we can on the day, I think we can give a game to anyone. It's a special moment in any football club when you get into Wembley to play the semi-final for the first time in your history. You're always looking forward to it, but you don't know what to expect. And the feelings were of real pride, and we all felt really good about it. Performance was perfect because it was a real worry of not being able to be ourselves. You can imagine we go to Wembley for the first time in the semi-final of the FA Cup in our history. As you mentioned, because we were the Premier League side, we were going to be the favourites, and that was always a real concern, playing the semi-final at Wembley. As we mentioned, I think that gives you a little bit of a rehearsal, a little bit like knowing what to expect when you go to the final in terms of what's surrounding the game, and we should be able to adapt to that well. You can get carried away, and obviously the occasion can get the best out of you. I do think that that's not going to be the case with us. First, because we've been used to play big games. I know that is quite a strange scenario, a team like ours that we've been fighting to avoid relegation. But I do feel that we got the genetics of a top team, because we had to achieve our aim of staying in the league, doing it like another team wins a title, which is taking it into the very last second of the last game, playing always good football, always being able to focus on our performance, and that's I think that's given us a big club mentality in the way that we play. So now the next step is the final, and all of a sudden you see the town reacting in a great way. The whole of Wigan, they've been talking about it for a while, and they've been getting ready, and those are memorable days, and days that they are big moments of our history, and it's important to savor them because they're not easy to find. So we're extremely looking forward to it now, to the final. It's a game that we want to win because finals are only remembered as a winner. You're not gonna take a lot out of it if we lose the game. Well, huge respect for Roberto Martinez and his team and what they achieved. Obviously, last campaign and the campaign before, to win the FA Cup and then to win the league the season after, it was a real sense of authority. It's not easy to break into them title chases in our country, so they deserve incredible credit, especially the manager. If we can be as good as we can on the day, I think we can give a game to anyone. To have the expectations or not, sometimes when you got the expectations, it's because you're a favourite and you got the resources for it. So it's a role that we're gonna adapt to it, and we're gonna accept it, and it's something that we're used to it. We've been doing that time after time in the league. So we just pleased to be in the final and have an opportunity to give everything we've got. You don't get into the final overnight. I think it's a lot of hard work and a lot of directions that you need to establish for a long time, and it's a sense of pride. But I do agree that the day and the occasion is for the fans and for the players. The players are the ones that they need to be proud of being in that arena and the significance of playing an FA Cup final. And for the fans is to be proud of the football club and get a little bit back of all them difficult times that they had to suffer with everyone at the club to make sure that we could become the club that we are today. So it's a famous and a proud day for the fans.